Good day everyone. So on today's episode we'll be learning on how to install some programming language such as Python and some various packages that is needed such as xarray and SCDF and then cat2py. So we'll be doing this by installing Anaconda. So to start with this tutorial I just have to get a browser. So I have Mozilla Firefox. Okay, then you get a browser, then you type in Anaconda distribution. Okay, so from here you must make sure you get the latest Anaconda distribution. So you just click on free download. Then you come back to the button here, then you press on download. Okay, so we can see that started downloading here. Okay, so you just have to wait patiently for it to download. Yeah, you must make sure you have a strong network so that it will be in a hurry. Okay, so after it's done, you can either open the folder from here, the file downloaded from here, or you go back to the you come back to the desktop, then come back to files. Okay, so to check where the file was downloaded to, just go to your downloads and see if the Anaconda that we downloaded came to downloads. So mine is found here. So mine came to the download. So you just at this page, just right click on your touchpad and then click on open in terminal. Yes, or it's either way around, or you press Ctrl Alt plus T. To open a terminal. Yeah. So with this one, then we want to enter into the directory download. So you just type in cd downloads, which means we are now in the directory download. So we just press ls to see what's there. So these are the files that were there. I have forecast and then Anaconda 2023. This the setup that we are looking for. It's in .se. So we just come and type in bash Anaconda. You must check the spelling. This is the spelling there. You can either come here, then copy everything, yeah, or just type everything just like that. So bash Anaconda 2023-sh. So after writing this code, then just press on enter. So it's asking, please press enter to continue. So continue. So you just click on enter, and you must make sure you wait to. You still press on enter. Okay, so now when you read this part which says end, you just have to click on kill. Yeah. So it says, do you accept the license terms, yes or no? So these license terms are the ones that are above that so you must go through everything. So as it helps, I'll say yes. And it's also asking Anaconda 3, because it also says Anaconda 3 will now be installed into this location, home, then your directory, then Anaconda 3. So please press enter to confirm the location. So if you don't like that location too, you can press Ctrl-C to abort the installation, or you can also specify a different location for the installation. So since I'll like for it to be installed at that place, I'll just press on enter. Okay, so unpacking the payload and then also extracting the files. Okay, so finally it's done, and then it's also installing its base environment. Then we will be finally done. So it's preparing transaction. The forward and backslash rotating there means it's loading, so you just have to take your time for it to load. Okay, so finally we are done with the installation. Says, do you wish the installer to initialize Anaconda thread? So by running Anaconda initial, so just press yes. Okay, so finally we are done. So to see if the Anaconda was properly installed, just press clear, then you close the terminal. Okay, so you have to open the terminal back again by pressing Ctrl-Alt-T. Yes. So to see if the Anaconda was installed, we can see base here. At first there was no base here, and then you just type in Anaconda hyphen navigator. That's the code to open the Anaconda navigator. Okay, so here's the Anaconda. So there are many packages inside. So we have the Jupyter Lab and then Jupyter Notebook, the Spider, Data Spell, and then we also have the PyCharm. Yeah, so here they are closer. There are plenty of them. So in most of our tutorials, you'll be using this Jupyter Notebook or the PyCharm. So to launch this Jupyter Notebook, or if you want to launch any of them, just press on launch. So to launch this Jupyter Notebook, just press on launch. So if after pressing on launch and not see anything, you just go back to your Firefox web. Yeah, so the Jupyter Notebook is loading. Okay, so it has opened. Maybe if I want to work on something, and maybe I want to work it on desktop, so here they just press on desktop. And then if maybe you have a particular folder there, just go into it. Or if you don't have any particular folder there, and then you want to just do the programming and then save the file on just on your desktop for it to be easily identified, then you just come and click on new here, and then you click on Python 3, the IPY camel. So this will just create a new Jupyter Notebook for you to work with. Yeah, so we finally open a new Jupyter Notebook. So you can just rename this for it to be easily identified by coming. Maybe you just press on rename. Yeah, maybe I'll type something like, you don't type, then I'll type something like maybe Pinker. Yeah, so we can see that it has been renamed here, as you all can see. So that's the file's name right now. Yeah. Okay, so after writing, here is the line that you have to write the code, and after writing the code, if you want to run, you just press on run for it to run. Yeah, so maybe I have something like x is equal to bracket, then yow, and then sorry, So I'll just press on X. Yes. So for it to display this, I'll just press on X, just X. Yeah, so it will display Yao and Ama. So what this means is that we've assigned this Yao and Ama to a variable name called X. That's what it means. So we can even just change it and make it maybe name. Then we run name is equal to. Now if you run this X, it will tell you that X is not defined because X has now been changed to name. Okay, so that has been changed. So let's restart all the kernel again. Yes. Okay, so it has been restarted. So name. So it will just give you this. But if I run X, it will tell you that X is not defined because X has not been assigned anything. Right now we've just assigned in the Yao and Ama to the name. Yeah, this is what I was talking of. Yes, so but if you type in name, it's just going to display everything. Yeah. You can also, without not press on this run, you can also use on your keyboard, you can also use the right shift and then enter to run the code. Yeah. Okay, so with Python, it starts counting from 0. Okay, so let's see something. If I have a file, okay, let's take this one. So as we assign name to Yao and Ama. Right now, if I want to display only Yao, I will just type in name and then with the square brackets. Then I will type in 0. This 0 means it's just going to call only the first word there. So the first word there was what? Yao. Yeah, so it's just going to call only Yao. So then I press shift enter. It's just going to display only Yao. But if I want to display only Ama, that's the second one. As I said, Python starts counting from 0. So this Yao is 0, this Ama is 1. If we try maybe name equals to, it won't come because there's nothing there. But if you try name equals to 1, then Ama is supposed to come. So you just type in name square brackets then 1. Yes, so it has displayed Ama. Yeah. Okay, so later we will just work on more of these things. So right now for today's tutorial, it was just on how to install Python and its various packages. So let's go and install some various packages that will be used in some of our data analysis. Like, so if you have something like a file, you download a file, you have maybe a file with temperature or any other thing, maybe health, temperature, precipitation, maybe sickness and other thing, and it's in the format of .nc. So if it's in the format of .nc, that is what, and it's CDF file. So if you haven't installed any CDF file package, it won't come. So before that, you have to install all these packages. And then if you also made a special plot, maybe with CatoPy, and you haven't installed all the CatoPy packages, don't come. So not taking much time, we go back to the terminal, just press on new window for you to create another new terminal, because the other one, we are running the Jupyter notebook on it. Okay, so you just type in Anaconda install net cdf4, then press on enter for it to install. Okay, so we usually use xarray, that's xr, or the short form is xr. So we usually use xarray to open the cdf files, and then we also have csv files there. So csv file, we usually also use the pandas, that's the pd, the shortcut for it, that's the pd, to open mostly csv files. Okay, so if you don't have a strong internet connection, it will take a very long time for you to finish. You must have a strong internet connection, or else because it won't even be able to download. Okay, so whilst this one is processing, when it comes, then you just press on to ask your question. Just press on yes. You can also open a new terminal and then also install the cat2py and then xarray. Okay, so while the other ones load, you can just type in conda install cat2py. Okay, this one too will also load, and then we can also go and try another one by we can click on this add button here, the add button here, and also try and install the xarray. Okay, so to install the xarray too, after everything has done, you have to wait for all of them to finish patience. So you have to type in conda install xarray to install the xarray. Okay, so that's all for the day. So there will be a pop-up message, then you just press on yes. Okay, so that's all for the day. Thank you, and next time we will learn on how to go about with the Python, its most programming languages, and then how to go about with the Python, and then do some data analysis. So thank you very much. Have a nice day.